I have two daughters. Two. One is two. That's the definition of a 2-year-old is any child with a right hand reach of 8 feet. Man, I'm telling you, no matter what I move away from her, she can still get at it from the position she's standing in. That arm grows and grows and grows. You ever feed a 2-year-old? 2-year-olds are ball makers. They sit down and take all the food, potatoes, string beans, and the steak, and they roll it up in a ball. All of it goes into a ball. Then they hand it to you. Hey, Dad, you want some? No, not if you don't want Dad to throw up. You don't want me to bite. No. 1-year-old, I have a 1-year-old. She's a circle maker with the food. Right away, picks her spoon up, no matter what it is. Round and round and round and round. It goes in a circle. And a 1-year-old never puts food in its mouth. They are fed by their own way, which is the mashing method. They mash it into the mashed potatoes, mash in through the brain, down to the stomach. All peas and green things go in the ear by that way. Meat goes in the neck. All milk slides down the chest and into the belly button where it is sucked up. And you get into games with 2-year-olds, man, they burn your life right out, man. You can keep doing the same joke for a 2-year-old for 3 years, man. They're laughing away. You make that mistake, man. As a parent, I made that mistake. I used to make it with other people's children. You know, I'd come in and I'd do a thing like maybe a 1.5 backflip with a somersault and crawl around the room real fast, right? And I'd do that. Which takes an awful lot of energy. And the kids say, do it again. And so you still got a lot of energy, and you say, and you run around and do it again. Well, you try that. You do that 5 times, then you're dying. Do it again. Get out of here, kid. I'll punch you right in the face. So your hostility comes out. 1-year-olds know how to destroy grown people. 1-year-old, man. My daughter knows when I'm sleeping on the sofa how to pick that ashtray up and drop it right on my forehead. And I wake up and look, and there's that smile. You ever hear a 1-year-old talk to you? It's not for that. And I talk right back to her. What's the move right to? And she said, they're cursing at me. I know it. Because I never hear her talking to her 2-year-old sister. They don't sit there and say, when they're playing, they don't say anything. And whenever the 1-year-old gets upset, she just says, rah, you know, and cries. But when she comes over to me, it's always, I think she's calling me names, man. Because she smiles a lot when she does it. My daughter Erica, talking now. Just, hey, Dad, you gonna go to school? No, I've graduated. You gonna go to school? No, I've graduated. Dad, you gonna go to school? No, I've graduated. You gonna go? Well, that's 3-4 hours of that. How you gonna go to school? No, I've graduated. How you gonna go to school? No, I've graduated. How you gonna go to school? No, I graduated. You gonna go to school? Get out of here. What you talk to me like that for, Dad? I didn't say nothing to you. Where'd that come from? I don't know. You gonna go to school? No, I'm not going to school. Whew. Beautiful. Of course, it's my wife's fault. I wanted, you know, sons, and she come up with these 2 losers. Yeah. Now, see, the reason for it is, it isn't that I don't like girls. I love girls. I love little girls, little baby girls. I love tall girls. Love girls. Love girls. But I know what boys are after. And I know that boys are basically nasty. So it means one thing. Pretty soon they're gonna be coming after me. Any kids coming up to my house looking for my daughters, they're gonna be in trouble, Jay. You know, like now, I don't mind my daughters wearing bikinis. I put a bikini on Erica. She looks so cute walking around with the little thing up top and the thing down the bottom and her diaper hanging down. She looks cute, you know. But as soon as she starts to bloom, man, you can forget them bikinis, Jack. She's gonna wear 4 pair of long overalls. Anytime she wants to go swimming, long overalls, Jack. Into the water. First kid comes within 20 feet of her. What'd you shoot him for? I thought it was a shark. I'm sorry. Yeah. I had a guy teach my daughters how to swim. I paid a guy some good bread to do that. And he came up, he says, let me take the 2-year-old, picked her up, threw her right into 9 feet of water. I said, hey, my daughter's down there at the bottom of the pool. I think she's drowning because the water bubbles are coming up, you know, and help, you know. He says, yeah, I just want to see if she can swim. I said, well, the water bubbles are getting smaller, sir. You want to try and do something about that? Yeah, okay. And he comes up with Erica, and Erica's calm. He said, well, that's the only way you can teach them how to swim is just throw them in and then, you know, watch them do their movement and then guide them along, and they're going to cough, they're going to so forth and so on. But I said, well, I can't watch that, man. You go ahead and teach her how to swim, will you? So about 3 weeks later, the guy came back. He said, I've taught her how to swim. You want to see it? I said, yeah. So little Erica got up, you know, with the bikini on and the thing and dove in. And she went swimming, just swimming real cute, you know, and down, touched the edge. And she swam on back, you know, touched the edge. And she came back to me and pulled herself out and grabbed my leg. You know, little girls love to grab your leg. They put the head, you know, that's love right there. You know, I see, oh, that's really groovy. Yeah, really groovy. So the guy says, how do you like it? I said, well, beautiful. I dig it, man. It's wonderful. You taught her how to swim. He said, now I want to teach this one. I said, Aaron can't even stand up. She just crawls around. The only time she stands up is when she wants to hit me in the head with an ashtray. He said, no. He said, look. He said, that's the groovy motion right there. That thing that she's doing just like that, you know, like the crawling motion. That's actually swimming because, you know, if you remember Darwin's theory and all that, this is a swimming motion. I said, prove it. So I picked her up, put her in a box of sand, and Aaron's just swimming across the sand, man. Really cool, swimming across the sand. I said, okay, well, that's pretty groovy, yeah. And he picked her up and he threw her in 9 feet of water. Believe it? I'm telling you, she started doing that swimming, man. Right on swimming, really cool, at the bottom of the pool. With the water bubbles coming up. Help! Yeah. Thank you.